Hey guys, how's it going? I would like to give you all a quick update about what our race format is going to look like for our NASBOAT races this year. NASBOAT, the National Association of String Trimmer Boat Racing, homemade boats with weed eater engines, kids from ages as young as 3 or 4 or 5, all the way up to us young men who are competitive and want to race each other. So this year, just like last year, we're going to have 3 main categories. So we're going to have the rookie racers. Rookie racers are the little kids that need a little help to drive their boat. They're just getting started. Second, we're going to have junior racers. So this is the ones that are a little older. They can do it on their own, probably still in school, you know, getting the hang of the boat that they've built, going out and wanting to be a little bit competitive, see who can get that trophy at the end of the day. And third, the pro class. So in the pro class, you got to be a little bit more serious. You got to be ready to do a little bit of rubbing and racing and get out there and be competitive. All 3, we're going to keep track of your laps right here on our new scoreboard. So I want to show you our scoreboard. Right here at the top, you'll see a countdown timer. I'm going to go ahead and press start. It's currently set on 3 minutes. We'll probably do a 3 or 4 minute race for the rookies, probably a 5-minute race for the junior and pro racers. What we're going to do this year is we're going to give you, say, 4 or 5 minutes and say the junior racers are coming up. So the countdown timer starts. You have that 4 or 5 minute time period to get your boat started and get it in the water. Then come around and get into position at a lap counter right here and start making some laps. Get your engine warmed up and ready to go. When the countdown timer gets to 0, the race will start. You'll hear a buzzer go off and this will reset back to the 4 or 5 minutes, whatever it's set on. And then the race will be 4 or 5 minutes long. So we're going to give you a little warm-up time and then we're going to give you a 4 or 5 minute race. At our NASBOAT races, we do ask that you don't intentionally wreck each other with your boats. A lot of these kids and us young men have spent a lot of time getting our boats race ready, doing a nice fancy paint job. And although rubbing is part of racing, we ask that you don't intentionally wreck each other during the regular races. But for entertainment purposes, and for some of you that just need to get that out of your system and do a little wrecking, it'll be a little more aggressive, at the very end of each night's race, we're going to have a longer format. So I'm thinking we'll probably do about 10 minutes on the last race of the night, and we're going to put the boats out and go and count laps. But it's going to be a long race, so it's a little bit more of an endurance thing. But it's also, we're going to allow a little more aggression. We ask that you do go clockwise around the track, but if you want to get a little more aggressive during that last race, that will be the time to do it. If you're not wanting to get your paint job tore up, don't want to wreck your boat too bad, just stay out of that race. That's fine. It's for entertainment purposes. Maybe a bonus point or something like that. Maybe there'll be a box of candy on the line or something. But like I say, we're going to try to keep the racing clean. It's okay if you rub a little bit. Don't go out there and try to run into each other head on. Save a little more for that aggression for the last race. You can win. Now, one other thing. We're also going to have a mod class or an unlimited class. So if any of you racers want to build a boat that looks a little different, or put a Zenoa racing engine or some kind of racing engine in a boat and go a little faster, you can do that. We're going to have an open class, mod class, unlimited class, whatever you want to call it. And we'll probably run that in the loop as well. If you guys want to get out and go a little faster, have some fun with that. Just a reminder, in the regular NASBOAT racing for rookies, juniors, and pros, you need to have a flat bottom boat because we want kids to be able to build a simple boat, not spend a ton of time building the hull, just simple, flat bottom. Engine has to have once been a weed eater, has to have once been an air-cooled weed eater. So we encourage creativity. We want people to modify them, put a pipe, do some carb work, port them, whatever you can come up with, make that engine run good. But don't go to the store and buy one. We ask that you build this thing. That's what this NASBOAT racing is all about. So, you'll see this go off here in just a few seconds. You'll see it count down to 0 and you'll hear the buzzer go off. As you're racing, you'll kind of need to keep an eye on the timer to know when the race is up and listen for this buzzer. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. And so now you'll see it start over. So that would have been like the warm-up time. And then this is the countdown time for the race going now. And it'll just keep going like that. Coming up, so the first race is here May the 7th. It's going to be here at our pond And it's a short little track, so we're going to have 3 buoys out for a triangle. The next race we go to is going to be at a very large pond. So the next race is going to be all about high speed. This race is going to be about handling on Sunday. So Sunday here at our house, the track is going to open at 5 o'clock. Racing will start at 6. If you guys want to come get some practice time, be here at 5, run your boat, get warmed up, get all the bugs worked out, get some practice on the lap counters, make sure that's working for you. Spectators are welcome to come. Please bring a lawn chair. So we encourage everyone to come watch, come cheer on your favorite driver. One other thing, I just thought of, we are keeping track of points this year. So we ask that each time you race, you bring a little piece of paper with your name on it and what class you're in. And then we'll put that on here so we know who's standing where, and so when the race is over, we know how you did. Because we're going to award points. We got a little system where we keep track of like 5 points for first place, 4, 3, 2, 1, write them down. And we'll keep track of that all season long. And at the end of the season, we'll see who is the junior points champion and the pro points champion, and also the unlimited class. We'll keep track of that this year. So looking forward to it, guys. See you Sunday night.